Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our 30-day post-release look at Wilds of Eldraine collector box sales data off of TCG Player. In the whole pre-release period and up to 30 days post-release, it sold 1,882 boxes at a total of $378,000 for an average price of $201 per box, about $20 short of the break-even price for a small card store in the US to come onto one of these big marketplaces and simply break even. Now, what to compare it with? I'm going to put up here all of our normal standard sets. So even though March of the Machine Aftermath is a standard set, it's not quite a normal standard set. And what you see is Wilds of Eldraine collector box sales performance on the cumulative spend plot falls all the way down here on top of Streets of New Capenna, tied for last. And there's something interesting going on with these, which is they kind of have a chase card. It's the confetti foils, and I didn't quite believe it at first, and then people convinced me, and yeah, the confetti foils, it's kind of 90% correct to call them a real chase card for the set, because first off, there are 20 of them. There's 15 mythics and 5 rares. But if you go and you just look at the brass tacks of what are the prices these are commanding in the market, yeah, they're kind of there in that chase foil, that chase card territory. The full art Ristic Study anime confetti foil card is over $400 right now. And then there's 2 or 3 more that are over 100, and then a bunch that are in the, mid double digits, all the way down to the cheapest one is about $15, which is actually pretty respectable for, a chase-ish card to be in $15 to $400 territory. So I think it should probably count. It's not as obvious as things like serialized cards are obviously chase cards, or Neon Ink Hitasugu is obviously a chase card. But when the subset is small enough and the market is telling us that it's desirable enough, then yeah, I think that is kind of engineered correctly as a chase set. Now, it probably could have used a little more pushing from WotC. So they probably could have done something like, instead of 15 mythics and 5 rares, just do 15 mythics. Only have the chase set be mythic cards to start with. And then maybe just make them a bit more rare, Make them twice as rare as they actually turned out to be, so that all the prices are up over $100, and then people would have really gone bonkers for them as a chase set, and we wouldn't be seeing prices of these Wilds of Eldraine collector boxes down below $200 today. So, it's unfortunate that the price has eroded as it has, even though we do kind of expect that between the TCG expansion lifecycle and this being a standard expansion. We do expect price erosion on these collector boxes in the short term, but it is amazing how badly they've done, even though they do have something that, again, I think kind of 90% qualifies as a chase set of cards, a chase subset. So we'll continue to watch this one more time out to 60 days post-release. I do not watch collector boxes beyond 60 days post-release because they get one printing and they're done, and most of the interesting action takes place early after release and in the pre-release period. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade. How many of you are cooking eggnog?